guys, and welcome to today's video. My name is Meredith, and if you are new here, I am so happy you're here today for my Christmas Decorate With Me part 1. I am going to be doing a couple of parts to all my Christmas decorating this year. I wanted to break it up. So today we're going to be doing living room, maybe a little bit of kitchen and bathroom decor too. We'll see how far we get, but I'm really excited to share this with you guys. If you enjoy decorating videos, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. And let's go ahead and jump right into today's video.
But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on.
Well, hello friends, here we are again, another Christmas video. You guys, this is my favorite time of the year and I just love making these videos for you all. We're starting by getting the space ready for the Christmas tree. I love this Christmas tree bag. If you guys don't keep your garland and trees in a Christmas tree bag, I would highly recommend that you get one. It keeps things really nice and airtight and dry, especially if you store your Christmas tree or your decor in an attic like I do. I'm just pulling everything out, but before I get too far into today's video, I do want to let you all know that this portion of the video is sponsored by Ana Luisa, and I have worked with Ana Luisa before. If you guys have not heard of them, they are a sustainable jewelry brand that I absolutely love. Their jewelry is amazing, amazing quality. I wear it pretty much all the time. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the deal that they're having right now, which is buy one, get one 60% off. And I'm going to show you some of the jewelry that I'm going to be wearing in today's video while I'm doing all of my decorating. But the first thing I want to mention is that I really love their packaging. It all is super sustainable, like I said, and it comes neatly packed. The first piece of jewelry I'm sharing with you guys is this gorgeous bracelet, and I love that so many of their bracelets are adjustable. I have really small wrists, so bracelets are really hard for me, but this one is super easy and I can put it on myself. I don't have to worry about dealing with a clasp, and I just love that little diamond on the top. Super pretty, and I just love the way it shines. I also got a ring, and I don't typically wear rings super often now that I wear my engagement ring all the time, but this ring just looks too pretty on my right hand with the bracelet, so you can always accessorize your other hand besides just the hand that you wear your engagement or wedding rings on. And then the last piece of jewelry I'm going to be wearing in the video today are these beautiful cuff earrings, and they have the tiniest little pearls on them. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just love how they kind of hug the earlobe. But like I said, they are currently running a buy one get one 60% off sale. You do not want to miss it, and I'm going to have a link in the description box so you guys can check them out and get some jewelry for the holidays, a good Christmas present for a loved one. But anyway, I wanted to thank Ana Luisa again so much for sponsoring this portion of today's video.
Me decorating a tree from this Christmas on.
I always have a hard time with the Christmas tree in this corner. I kind of have to like finagle it so that it doesn't touch the back wall, it doesn't touch the curtains, and doesn't cover up too much of the fireplace. But once I get it in the right position, I'm good to go. But I use a timer on this Christmas tree. I also attach the garland to it, and anything else that pretty much lights up, I love to have on a timer. Just makes my life super easy. But you guys can see here that once I plugged everything in, the bottom half of the top part of the tree just wasn't lighting up, and I unplugged it a few times. I even had my dad walk me through how to replace the fuse in the plug, and I tried to figure out if it was like a bulb that was out. I tried pretty much everything that I could think of, and I just couldn't get this section to light up. So you will not see me fully finish decorating this tree in this video. This tree will get finished in my part 2. So make sure you're subscribed with your bell notifications turned on so you don't miss when I upload that video. But I did have a quick fix for it. I just bought a small little strand of lights from Target and connected it to the existing strand, and we were good to go. I will probably end up coming up with a more permanent solution after I take all the stuff off at the end of the year, but you will see in part 2 that I was able to make it work, and it looks a lot better.
Is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love.
So I had asked you guys over on Instagram what specific decorating tips you guys needed or what help you might need when you're decorating your space. And a lot of you guys requested help decorating small spaces, which I feel like my decor in general is just good for decorating small spaces. You can get so many ideas. It doesn't take a lot of decor to decorate a small space. And I feel like my next tip is probably the best way to maximize a small space, and that is finding a focal point. So for me, the fireplace is just kind of an obvious focal point in my living room. Those of you who don't have a fireplace, you may want to go with where your TV is if you have an entertainment center or a TV stand. And if you don't have a TV in the room you're trying to decorate, then you just need to find a piece of furniture or something, a wall maybe, that's going to act as the focal point for decorating. Maybe it's the wall that your Christmas tree is on if you're decorating for Christmas, but I always find that I'm spending the most of my energy, money, and time into decorating the focal point of the room. So like I said, for me, this is the fireplace. I've got the garland. I'm adding in some of that vase filler and picks. And I had mentioned that in my last video as well, that I use vase filler all over the house. It's a great and inexpensive way to embellish pieces of decor for very little money. I think one of those containers of vase filler, like with the little red beads, or even I have frosted pine needles. I think it's like $10, and I can use that in every single room. I definitely get my money's worth, and you could spend a lot more money trying to get a garland or something that is already fully decorated like that. So that's just another small tip. The bell garland is new from Hobby Lobby this year. I put the stockings up here. Those are from Target. At least the one in the middle is from Target, and I know they still have that one. The other two that are mine and Jack's might be from Home Goods. But anyway, like I said, focus on the focal point of your room, whatever it is. Focus your time and attention and efforts there. If you don't have a lot of money to spend on decor, you honestly don't need a ton of money to spend on decor. Focus it in that one space. You'll see when I decorate the other parts of the living room, I don't hardly do anything, because when people walk in, the only thing that they're really going to look at and see is the fireplace and the tree, and the rest of it is just kind of there. So that's one of my biggest tips, and I'll try to sprinkle in a few more throughout the video.
But I'm getting on a plane, a boat, or a train. I'm setting a new course, bearing straight due north. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. I'm not gonna leave you hanging by yourself. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. I'm not gonna leave you alone with all them else. Hold on, Santa, I'm on my way. Let me tell you about old Saint Nick and me, as tight as can be. It's been that way forever. Guess we're shapes that go together.
I was really excited to put this garland up here because this is the first time I've decorated the TV stand for Christmas since last year. We had a completely different setup in the living room, and this year the TV's mounted and we have the TV stand, so it's just so much better to decorate, honestly. And I really love how this turned out. I wanted to keep it super simple. I didn't want to put anything too tall that would block the TV or anything like that. But after we finish up in here, we're going to move into the kitchen, and I got a couple more tips to share with you then. And as always, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel so much.
Santa, hold on. I'm not gonna leave you alone with all them else. Hold on, Santa, I'm on my way. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold on. I'm coming home. Yes, it's true. One more Christmas to be with you.
All right, so my next biggest tip, and especially for decorating in the kitchen, is make your decor as functional as possible. Now, I realize that this tiered tray, I did not make super functional, but I will say I'm really lucky that my kitchen is pretty good size for how small my house is one of the biggest spaces and one of the reasons why I really loved this house when I first looked at it. So I put only 3 mugs on the tiered tray and mostly did a bunch of decor just to kind of fill it in. But I have seen so many different ideas before on Pinterest, and I've watched other YouTube videos of people who have really turned their coffee bar station into a super functional space because they use it super often. You can also do this with the way you store your utensils or other things like that. Try to make your decor as functional as possible. If you don't have a lot of drawer space and you need to use counter space, pull things out of the drawers that are beautiful and find a way to display them, dishes or other things like that. And if you have the opposite problem where you've got not a lot of counter space, but you have a lot of cabinet space, find ways to decorate the fronts of your cabinets or decorate other pieces of furniture in the kitchen. I just find that functional decor is the best decor, and I can use these mugs still even though they're here on the tiered tray. I can pull them off when I want to make hot chocolate or if I want to make a latte. My last tip for you guys is the way that I decorate my kitchen table. So for me, and maybe for many of you with small spaces, the kitchen table ends up being a catch-all. You're doing multiple things besides just eating dinner at it. You might be doing projects, homework, work for work, you know what I mean. And I just feel like you need decor that's super easy to pick up and move if you need to. So instead of putting all of this out directly on the table runner, I put it on the cake stand. Super easy just to pick up and remove when I need to use the table for something, you know, more practical. And the last thing I'm going to decorate is the area by the sink, just setting out my seasonal Mrs. Meyer's scents, the dish soap, hand soap, and a candle. I just love the way this peppermint scent smells. And now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an overview so you can see a few of the spaces that we decorated. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my internet family, and be sure to check out the link in my description box for Ana Luisa, especially if you guys are looking for gifts for your loved ones for Christmas. That buy one get one 60% off sale you do not want to miss. And I hope you guys stick around for my next Christmas Decorate With Me video part 2. It's going to be out within the next week. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Know what he's thinking when he'd rather spend his Christmas holiday with someone else. I guess he stopped thinking about me. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking.